Hi, Sam. My name is Jeremy, and I have the pleasure of reviewing your professional draft site for this month. So let's jump right into it. The homepage jumped out at me right away with the vibrant, bold, and blue header and the red background for the body of the main page. Overall, the theme of red and blue is fantastic because I think it reflects on the content of gaming, which you're going after. Your opening video is excellent as well. It reminds me of how important it is of having a video as an introduction. And I loved how you included a trailer as your homepage, which I think is something I need to go back and do myself. Your site menu is also simple without going into any sub-pages, which I think can otherwise be distracting for some people. I noticed your About Me area is split into two areas. I feel that the area on your homepage was a general introduction, where your actual About Me page was certainly much more in-depth. I was not sure how to do it myself best or separate it, but I chose just to keep it in the About Me area right on the homepage to simplify the layout. And I do like how you did it on a separate page, though, because I think it's a little bit more in-depth and it gives a broader introduction. Is that what you were going for? I might suggest moving your contact section below your About Me section, as it usually is at the end, or at least the last part that someone might see and notice if they happen to be scrolling down to that section. Visitors might not know where your contact area is if it's buried somewhere down in your home page. And as a side note, your social contacts also linked back to the Wix general sites, so I would suggest updating those to reflect your social media profiles. On your video projects page, you have a pretty good separation between the sections, but with a footer, I noticed that there was a pretty large gap, and I'd recommend probably tightening that up to match the breathing room that you gave the above sections. Moving over to your skills area, I noticed that the education and training section is a marquee type text scrolling area, and I've never seen that before. Have you ever considered, though, perhaps using just a text box? For a visitor going through it, they may not know what that area is unless they happen to be waiting on it to see that it pops up and actually says education, because it is a little bit slower for that marquee to kick in. Overall, just a few structural things that I might do differently, but I think that it fits your gaming vibe and tells your story. I know I mentioned it, but I especially loved your opening video, and I think that it is key for a portfolio. It helped me, as a site visitor, to learn more about you, which is great for developing a relationship with your visitor. To continue building this site, I know this project did not fully go into designing it as a portfolio, but with just a few minor adjustments and maybe adding some other gaming videos from your YouTube channel, for example, I might spice it up a little bit. Keep up with the gaming theme and have a great weekend.